Hello, hello, hello. You are welcome to this amazing webinar. I'm hoping and I believe that at the end of this webinar, you are going to get amazing value from this session. And as usual, like I say in all my webinars, it's customized to you. So to get the most benefit from it, at the end of this webinar, please send a message, reach out to me to discuss one-on-one, especially if you found value from this session. So we are talking about income generation opportunities, and we're focusing on how you can make more money without doing two jobs. Okay. Now, this webinar is for you if you are a Canadian resident, meaning you're a citizen, you're a PR holder, or you're a work permit holder. All right. So the reason I'm putting this here is just so you can have a little bit of context so that you don't go through it to the end and realize, oh, it doesn't work for you actually, okay? But even if you don't have this is also good value because you might know someone who this would be a good fit for. All right. It's also for those who aspire to become middle to high income earners, or you're looking for an opportunity to earn more money with no need for endless job applications, right? And then if you're also looking to acquire Canadian work experience or Canadian education experience in the shortest possible time, then you're going to find value from this webinar and this opportunity. Okay. Now, why should you listen to me? All right. You probably came across my page or you saw a video of mine on social media and you clicked on it. I feel like I owe it to you to tell you a little bit about myself so you can decide if indeed um, I am qualified to speak to you or if you should really listen to me. Okay. So, hello there. My name is Lady Teresa. I am an author, I am a coach, I am a trainer. I have a banking career for 10 years back home in Nigeria, and I came to Canada in 2020. So 2016, actually, I stopped my banking job and I went into coaching, training, consulting. So I have been training and coaching, and I published a book called Sell Without Selling, where I help people who are in a sales profession, either bankers or any profession at all, where they have to sell. I show them how to sell effortlessly, how to sell without actually selling. So that's why I published a book called Sell Without Selling. So, as I was saying, I landed in Canada in May 2020 with my family. Of course, the good life, changes, something that would help my family and things like that. And in August 2022, I became a licensed financial advisor. All right. Because, of course, you can't talk about money, even though I have been teaching about it over time. But if you're an immigrant, you know that in Canada, a lot of these things are highly regulated. So if you want to be a financial educator, financial advisor, you need to learn about how money works in Canada and you need to get licensed. So in 2022, I actually got my license. I am licensed in over 6 provinces of Canada right now. And as of today, I earn active income, passive income, and residual income. And I have built a financial legacy of $1.4 million. All right. And I have made it my mission to show immigrants what works and what does not work in Canada, period. Now, speaking about financial legacy, this is a snapshot of the plan I set up for myself to protect myself and protect my family so that if life is short, my family is taken care of. And if life is long, I am taken care of. So I don't need to work in my retirement age, which is what a lot of immigrants are doing. They are still working in their retirement age because they have outlived their pension or they have outlived their savings. So this financial legacy is what I set up for myself and what I help my clients set up so that they are financially protected now and in the future. All right. Now let's move on to the webinar. We're going to uncover how to become a business owner without paying people to work for you, how to earn like an investor without putting down lots of money, how to earn active, passive, and residual income from the same job. I'm talking about all these things because this is what I am experiencing. All right. So I don't teach something that I am not experiencing at the moment. Okay. And also how to empower yourself and empower others financially. Before I go forward, this is one tip I share with every new immigrant because some people are under the mindset that okay, for you to make more money, it's gonna be more stressful. So I always share this with every newcomer into Canada that I know, and I show them how they can earn more money without stress. And my first advice is instead of chasing two jobs, instead of thinking that you must have two or three jobs to make more money in this country, I want you to switch that mindset and have a job and a business. The reason I'm saying that is that the government actually favors business owners. The taxation, the system basically favors business owners. So know this and know peace. If you have multiple jobs, three jobs, four jobs, you might think you're making more money, but you're actually sacrificing, more time at the expense of more stress. And that does not match the more money that you think you are making. When we have our one-on-one, I would be able to provide more insight into this. But for the purpose of this webinar, I would say instead of having two jobs, have a job and a business. Now, let your job or your fixed income take care of your fixed expenses and get a variable income that can take care of your variable expenses. What I call variable expenses is like funding your lifestyle. If you think that you are going to be able to fund your lifestyle based on a job or based on a fixed income, you are mistaken, to be honest. Look around you, ask people. The salary leaves as fast as it got to you because the salary is kind of like designed to take care of your bills. So if you want to spend money on more things than your bills, then you need a second source of income. And that's why I said instead of getting it from two jobs, please have a job and have a business. And we would expound and I will explain it more to you in our one-on-one. Then lastly, find a job or a business in this case. It could be a job, it could be a business, but it should allow you earn active, passive, and residual income from the same time and effort. I would also explain this in the coming slides. Now, there are four ways to earn income. These are common, like you already know it, but I'm just giving it to you as a reminder. You have income from paid employment, meaning you're working for someone else. You have income from self-employment, meaning you work for yourself. Some people say they are business owners, but when I ask them what they do, we actually figure out they're just self-employed. All right. You're not a business owner if you are working for yourself. You are a business owner if people are working for you or if systems are working for you. Okay. So that's the third income from business. And then lastly, income from investment, which is when money starts working for you. Now, this income we're talking about, it comes in three forms. Okay, like three broad forms, right? You can still break it down into, other ways, but the three major forms of income is number one, active income, which means you're exchanging 100% of your time and effort for the money you're making. So in this case, I say when you sell your time, you earn active income, right? When you're selling your time, people are paying you per hour. They are paying you for coming to work. If you don't come to work, you don't get paid. Or if you don't do the work that they give you, you don't get paid. So that's active income. The second one is passive, and I put in bracket leveraged income, right? Because people they do not quite understand what passive income means. Passive income does not mean, oh, you sit down and you do nothing. So that's why I call it passive slash leveraged income because you actually still exchange some time or effort, but not a lot compared to the active income. Then the third one, which is my favorite kind of income, is the residual income. In this case, you do the work, right? You do it once, But guess what? You earn continuously from that single work. All right. Now, before you say, okay, I have seen these three forms of income, but I see that I only earn active income. I'm going to drop some opportunities here, ways that you can earn passive and residual income. The first one is real estate, which is like the most common way that people earn passive and residual income. You know, if you're in Canada, I know that one of your goals is to own a home, right? But the mistake people make is they also bring the mindset of where they're coming from. They just want to build this or buy this big house where it's just them living in it. But if there's one thing I've learned, I think I got it from a book, The Richest Man in Babylon, where it says, you should make thy home a profitable investment. All right. So, whatever it is you feel like you're doing, make sure that your home, whether it's your first home or second home, make sure it is a profitable investment. I share opportunities when we talk one on one. I will show you how you can actually make your house a profitable investment. So it could be through rental income, it could be through real estate investment, trust, etc. This is how you earn passive and residual income from real estate. The second one is intellectual property. Like I said, I published a book in 2018. I still get paid, or rather, I'm still making money from that book, from the sale of that book till now. And I'll continue to make money forever because I already wrote the book once, right? I'm still making money. Anytime someone buys the book from Amazon or from any of the bookstores where I have my book in, I get paid, right? So this becomes something that will continually give me income for life. The third one is affiliate marketing, digital marketing, MLM. I learned digital marketing to build my business, and I know that it's something that also makes your business easy. The reason you are seeing this is because of my knowledge of digital marketing. All right. Some other people are still doing things the hard way, which is what I call it. They are still marketing the hard way by only talking to people they know. But if you want to earn passive and residual income, you have to learn digital marketing, which you can use to grow any sort of business and earn passively from it. Okay. The next one is passive income investments like stocks, ETFs, index funds, etc. Now, these ones are good, but you still need a lot of money if you want to earn significant income from it. But it doesn't mean you can't start small. You can still start small, start immediately, and you can start building it gradually. All right. Then you can also become an independent real estate agent or an independent mortgage agent. There are some kind of income here that can come to you passively as well. Okay. Now, having said all that, I shared those so that you can look at it and see if there's anyone that you want to try out for yourself. But guess what? There's a tested and proven way to earn passive and residual income without work experience and without lots of money. Okay. And that is by becoming a licensed financial advisor, which is what I am. People call it different things in different provinces. Some provinces call it investment advisor, insurance and investment advisor, you name it. But I like the term financial advisor or financial educator. So if you're licensed in Canada to be a financial educator, you provide financial options for people and you get paid for that. All right. Now, why financial advisor, you may ask, or maybe you've seen someone has told you about it before, or maybe when you landed into this country, you went to a presentation by a financial organization or something like that. But I will tell you why I chose it, because this is my personal reason. I'm not just telling you something I haven't tried. I'm giving you my own personal reason. So number one, there is no previous work experience needed. When you're an immigrant, you know, and you're applying for a job, I'm sure you can relate. They keep asking for experience, experience, experience. And that's why you see a lot of immigrants applying and applying and applying, and they don't get a job or they get something beneath them. Because most of the jobs that can match their skills that they've brought from their home country would still require Canadian experience. So I went into this career path because there's no previous work experience needed and there's no need for endless job applications. Like I tell people, you don't need to be applying for jobs. You only need to apply for your license and you can use your license to start creating income for yourself. Okay. Thirdly, you earn active, passive, and residual income from the same efforts. I will explain this in our one-on-one. Like I said, this is just an introduction, like an overview, a webinar, just to introduce you to this career path so that if it interests you, then send me a message and we can go in depth into it. And then we can also discuss your aspirations and how this can help you achieve your goals. Okay. Then you get to become a business owner without paying people to work for you. You earn like an investor without putting down lots of money, and you empower yourself and others with financial knowledge. I have people who got licensed, not even because they want to make a business out of it, but just because they want to learn how money works. And that is like a very valid reason. You cannot be in a new country and you want to, achieve financial well-being in this country without learning how money works. So even if you're just doing it just to understand the financial system of this country, it is worth it. Okay. Now, what do financial advisors do in summary? Because people ask me that question a lot. And I always say if you ask me what I do, I tell you that I help individuals solve their financial problems. There are different kinds of financial problems, right? Maybe you're struggling with making money. That's a financial problem. You want to make money or you want to make more money. So you want to start earning an income or you want to earn more income. That's a financial problem, and I help you out with that. Secondly, maybe you want to learn how to manage your money. A lot of people come here, you see all these funny videos how they say, oh, I don't know where all this money goes to. I earn a salary and push, 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 push is all gone, right? So if you also want to learn how to manage your money, I hold budgeting session with my clients and I show them how they can actually tell their money where to go. Once you tell your money where to go, you will no longer wonder where it has gone, right? So that's a financial problem that I solve for my clients. The third financial problem is the problem of growing money. You shouldn't be in this country or even anywhere in the world, and the only money you get to spend is the money you made. So you need to know how your money can make you money. So financial advisors can also show you that. And lastly, you can also learn how to protect your money, right? When I say protect your money, I would explain it in more details when we have our one-on-one, okay? But there are two major financial problems in Canada. Two major financial problems in Canada. And I want to ask it to you. I want you to read it and listen and answer that question because this is food for thought. The first financial problem is who will take care of your family financially if life is short? I want you to let that sink in because things are happening. I keep telling everybody that since COVID, nobody, like, life is not guaranteed anymore. Like nobody's even healthy, to be honest, right? Since COVID, it's almost like young people are, life is happening. That's what I can say. Life is happening. So who's going to take care of your family financially if life is short? Now let's switch it around because that's the second problem. You might be one of the few who are going to have a long life. And I wish that for you. I seriously pray that you are on the other end of people who actually have a long life. Which brings me to the second question: who will take care of you financially if life is long? So, whenever you see old people, maybe they're doing Uber, they're working in Costco, Walmart, they're still working basically. What that means is that they cannot survive on their pension. All right. They cannot survive on their savings. They have outlived it. They still have more bills than income, right? So that's the question that you shouldn't wait until then to answer that question. It is something that you should be asking yourself right now, and you should be setting plans right now. So that was why I showed you the financial legacy I am building, I have created for myself, because that financial legacy has solved these two problems for me. So the solution is life insurance and investment planning. You can decide to have life insurance separately and have your investment planning separately, or you can decide to combine it as what I call the financial legacy. So it's a financial legacy plan, basically, right? And this is usually provided by financial advisors. So when you ask, what do financial advisors do? This is what they do. It's really the duty of financial advisors to make sure that every family in Canada is financially protected by providing them these options that can help them protect themselves and protect their families financially. Okay. Now, how do you become a financial advisor? You register with the managing general agency. You pass your certification exam, it's self-paced. You pass your provincial exam. There are 4 modules to it. And then you apply for your license. And that's it. You actually start earning in a very fun way. Okay. Now, let me see. And that's it. You apply for your license and you start building your business and earning in a fun way. Why do I call it earning in a fun way? Because if you're an independent advisor, you can make money from your comfort of your home. You don't need to apply for vacation days. You work at your pace. You work at the time where you're most productive. So that's why I call it earning in a fun way. And for those who I get to meet one on one, I show them a screenshot. This is some proof of how you get to earn this money in a fun way. And in this screenshot, you would see the active, you would see the passive income, you would see the residual income. And when we're doing our one on one, I would also show you why I call the residual income my favorite type of income. All right. Now, how do you use your financial advisor license? I've already explained this, but yeah, there are 2 ways. You can become an employee, like you could get your license and put it in your resume and use that to get a job. You most likely work for an insurance company or a financial service company, not necessarily a bank because banks use mutual fund license, which is a different license from this one. But yeah, this one you can use it to get a job in an insurance company or a financial service company that is not a bank that also offers this investment and insurance product. Okay. Secondly, if you don't want to be an employee, because like I said, it's not everyone who came into this country that want to do a 9 to 5. Maybe you were already a business owner coming where you're coming from, or you were self-employed where you're coming from, and you're looking for something where you can, determine your own time. Then you can then choose to be an independent broker. Then you get contracted with an existing managing general agency, and that's it. Now, there are different managing general agencies in Canada, but this is the one I work with, and I'll tell you why. Number one, you get a licensing bonus if you're eligible once you pass your exam. Number two, there are no office fees. Number three, your business is 100% yours. Like I said, most of these I will explain them in details when we're meeting one on one. This is just an overview. Number four, there are travel opportunities. I will also show you the places I have been and the qualifications I've had. The next one is pathway to PR. Terms and condition apply. If you have work permit and you're working on your PR, this might also be a good pathway to your PR, and I will explain in our one-on-one. Then the promotion awards is amazing. A typical conventional promotion, you just send an email, this person has been promoted, and that's it. But here you can get, as you get promoted, you might be eligible for other things, right? And then there's share ownership as you grow in the company. You can sell your agency. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing benefit of working with this company. And I'll explain it to you in our one-on-one. Then this can also be a form of business legacy for you. Now, how do you get started if you want to get contracted with this company? You register with 299 plus tax, which is valid for 2 years. This gives you access to the courses, access to training, just basically the support you need to do your exam and pass your exam. You register for your certification program. It's about 227 plus tax. So depending on when you're watching this, the price may have changed. All right. And then you register for your provincial exam with about $100. It might also change. So at the point of doing this webinar, this is what it's going for. And guess what? All these are part of your business expenses for tax purposes. So trust me when I say having a business, it's a very, very huge benefit for you if you're living in Canada. So when we're having our one-on-one, I will explain to you more of this in details. Okay. Now I have a bonus giveaway for those who decide to move ahead. If you're an action taker and you pass your exam in 90 days, you would also get a brand new laptop to start your business. If you already have a laptop, you get two brand new monitors to kickstart your business. All right. Now, I will end this webinar by saying there are two kinds of people in the world: those who shrink their big dreams to fit their low active income. I hope that is not you. But unfortunately, that is a lot of people that come into this country. There are so many things they want to do. There are so many dreams. They want to travel. They want to go to Mexico. They want to go on cruise. They've heard about all this. They've watched it in movies and they come here. But because of their income, the income doesn't match the dream. So they decide to forget about the dream. I'm hoping that is not you, because there's a second kind of people. And these are those people that are courageous enough to increase their income to meet their big dreams. So instead of saying, no, we can't travel because there's no money, or we can't travel because it's expensive, how about, okay, how do I make money so we can travel? Right? So, and a good way to actually increase your income is do not rely on just your active income. Please find ways of adding leveraged income, find ways of adding residual income to your active income. It doesn't have to be with this one, but I have shown you options. If you want to discuss more about them, please send me a message and we can talk about some other options. But please don't just rely on an active income. In fact, don't rely on one source of income. And even if you have one source of income, let it not just be active income. All right. So whichever option you choose, it will be wise to start now. A lot of us came into this country not as babies, not as children. So we do not have time. Okay, time is going. Today is the youngest you would ever be. Tomorrow you are a day older. So the earlier and faster you make decisions, the better, because we are just getting to the retirement age and time is ticking. So whatever decisions you want to make, please make them now. So I would say thank you, thank you, thank you for, coming to the end, because for you to see this, it means you got to the end of this webinar. And I would say if you have questions, you know how you got this webinar, either you got it through me or you got it on, on maybe you were checking social media or something, just send a message. You can send a DM, you can message me if you want to discuss further or if you're interested and you want to get started. Okay. And I also have another webinar, which is the 10 things you must know as a new immigrant. This one is for new immigrants. So 10 things you must know about Canada, basically. If you are also interested in that, send me a message and I will give you that one as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been an awesome time with you, and I hope to see you in my DM with your questions or if you are ready to get started. Okay, thank you and have an amazing time. Cheers.